Hello, I hope we're all good today. I am good. I have been creative. I'm going to talk you through my second spread that I've created. It's to help with narcissists. It's something that I come across so much. I see it on Facebook, I see it in groups. Every time I open TikTok, and it must be because the algorithm, someone's taking a video about narcissism. The first video that I always see is narcissism. If you've got a narcissist in your life, if you're dealing with someone with narcissistic traits, maybe you yourself, very rare, are the narcissist, and I have the awareness that you possibly got these traits and tendencies yourself, but as I say, that's very rare. So yeah, I've created a spread. These questions are questions that I have formulated. I've done my research, yes, experienced as well with narcissists. I've tested out myself. I can't talk about it. The results are fucking fire. So the cards all flow, gives you really good tea. So I've kind of pulled just a wee example spread, right? So this does not relate to anyone. I've chosen the cards intentionally to illustrate, right? So they don't relate to anyone, any person at all, famous, not famous, in my life, and they're totally fictional, right? So that's narcissist. So the first card, it's a 7-card spread, right? So it's going to get you a fucking deep dive into the narcissist and at the effect that they're having on you and how to kind of protect yourself, right? Either disengaging or if you need to have them in your life, okay? So the first card to represent the narcissist, who they are at their rotten core, basically. And here I chose the Knight of Wands, the fuck boy, or the fuck person card, sorry, gendered there, the fuck person card. So yes, it's totally playing with the passions, playing with the emotions, and also Wands is your authenticity, your sense of self. I find that narcissists really try and really make you doubt yourself, your authenticity, who you really are. They try and get in your head and they try and turn you into their version of, you know, who they think you should be. So yes, that kind of all fits in with that for the narcissist. Right, the second card, how to contain their influence, the 4 of Pentacles, I thought was quite apt. Cutting off the flow, man. See if you're like financially supporting a narcissist, or right, let's talk about this as an actual as if they're a person, right, even though they're fake, right? My queerant, they need to cut off the flow. They need to cut off the flow of the money, the resources. They need to stop putting all their effort into creating a safe place or a safe shelter for their narc. They need to cut that flow off and start taking it for themselves, keeping it for themselves, making a fucking nest egg, doing savings, getting yourself sorted for when you leave. When she leaves, they leave, it's going to be a she, really, isn't it? The third card for them, the cards, what still binds you to them, and I thought the 2 of Cups is quite apt here because it is a soulmates card. So yeah, there kind of is, and that's the thing with narcissists, you can fucking love them and like, oh god, yeah, I can't say too much. But yeah, the soulmates cards, like there really is deep love there, so it's really hard for my fictional queer in here to, you know, to leave the narcissist, to break the ties with the narcissist, to cut the cords, because they do feel as if they are their soulmate. Now, I'm kind of not saying they are soulmates, but this is definitely what my fictional queerant feels, that their narc is their soulmate. Look, I've picked the heaviest crystal as well, which is like narcissist. Like labradorite chunk here. So, yeah. But also, yeah, maybe they are. You know, maybe they are your soulmate, but you know what? It's all the same with this card now. You are your own soulmate. You're your best soulmate. So, what still binds you, the cords, yeah, the soulmate card, but actually maybe this realisation that you're actually your soulmate and you could be better. My queerant could be a better soulmate to themselves than their narc partner ever could. So I thought that was quite good. Right, card 4 is going to be disengagement. What's going to happen if you can just fucking cut the cords kind of thing and kind of, you know, walk away, because we've got, sometimes you can't cut the cords if they're the father of your child or something like that, do you know what I mean? Maybe here, my fictional queer, they've got children together, so that's kind of where that maybe comes in a wee bit, that card for how to contain them if you do still need to engage with them. But then we do have, what's going to happen if they just walk the fuck away? If you can cut these cords, walk away. And I thought the death card was really apt, major arcana, cosmic kick up the arse card, big messages, transformation. Yes, it's going to be chaotic, it's going to be fucking painful, it's going to be sore, it's going to be messy, it's going to hurt, but you need to do it. It's natural. Death is natural, and what comes after is the glory. So it's like just kind of get through the kind of chaos and the, you know, the cord cutting and all the disentanglement that you need to do kind of thing, you know, the boundaries that you're going to need to put in place to protect yourself from the narcissist coming back into your life. So yeah, but I mean, it really is going on to brighter days, and what you're going to after the death card's temperance, where you're going to that flow, that kind of balance, that accepting I'm human and I'm going to beat myself up a bit shit kind of thing because I'm human. It's never a mistake, it's always a learning experience. So I thought that was quite apt. The 5th card, this card actually came up in my own personal spread that I did. So I took that sort of validation that this person was a narcissist. The Six of Wands, right? And this is a card for the lesson. What are they teaching you? And say married, and I read it as how to spot a narcissist. And I fucking know. And that's the thing, once you've been involved with a narcissist, you know the red flags, and they think they try and pull the wool over your eyes, and they think that you fucking know. So the Six of Wands, now the Six of Wands in my readings is specifically the card for the narcissist, and I'll do a wee separate video explaining why. But yeah, so if this card comes up in your spread, it is definitely validation that yes, you are dealing with a narcissist. Don't let them try and blow the smoke up your arse. So and as I say, when it came up for me in this position, I was like, yes, it's definitely how to spot them. So the sixth card is the blind spot. So something that you're just not seeing about your narcissist. And from a fictional queer here, and I thought it kind of tied in with the Two of Cups a wee bit. So I chose the Nine of Cups because it's that kind of wish fulfilled card. Your heart's desires, you've got everything that your heart wants. You're totally content kind of thing. So like the blind spot that my fictional queer here thinks that this narcissist is going to fucking grant their wishes. Maybe thinks that they're going to change. Narcissist's never going to change. There's your fucking note to self there. You cannot change a narcissist, and even if they need to want to change themselves. It's like anything in life, depression, mental health, anything. You can't help anyone until they really want to help themselves. You can do all you can, but they're not gonna fucking get there until they want to do the work for themselves. So it's that blind spot that they're no your wish fulfilled hen. You need to fucking cut those fucking cords and just go through this death situation. Or if you do still like keep engaging with them, you take the advice for that and you cut off your fucking flow. So yep, and the last card, like the impact, how they've impacted, and I'm putting AKA fucked with your life so far, and the Five of Swords. Now this is another card always in my readings that signifies narcissists, and it's specifically the psychological abuse that a narcissist inflicts on you. And especially like tied into that whole kind of sense of self and your worth and who you are kind of thing, and your authenticity and your light and your shine and your glory. God forbid you have that kind of thing, because a narcissist wants all the glory for themselves, and they want, any glory that you shine has got to be, reflected their glory kind of thing. You know what I mean? You've got to be a reflection of them. So, I'm not training any, that's just about front end like that. This is just kind of, lived experience, talking to folk and shit like that. So, yeah, the Five of Swords is the psychological abuse inflicted by the narcissist. It is that way they get inside your head, they make you doubt everything, they make you question everything, they make you think you're going fucking crazy. And there is advice for this card as well, though. So if I do ever pull this card, and I will give you guys this advice, right? There's two options, and that's why I've covered them in this spread, because when this card comes up, and I always say to people, you've got two options here. You either disengage and walk the fuck away, which is our death situation, or if you do need to keep engaging. See, that's the disengaging, that's the leaving the battlefield. This figure's just walking away. They're just like, nah. Leaving the weapons behind. They're like, nah, just walking away. But it can also be, if you do kind of need to keep engaging, it's all then about, which is our Four of Pentacles, it's setting the boundaries. It's finding your boundaries, maintaining your boundaries, and the maintenance can be the hardest part, actually, kind of thing. That upkeep, your boundaries, because they will get eroded. They do get eroded. And you need to keep fucking backfilling them and making your boundaries and your walls solid again. So that's always your advice for the Five of Swords. So yeah, the kind of impact that they really have kind of fucked with my queerance mind. And yes, plus it pushed her into this position where yes, she knows she needs to make this choice, and it is either the keeping engaging, which is just blocked as well. It's just a block. So block. And the total transformation that you're going to get. So cool. I hope that makes sense. I hope that might actually help people when I start doing it. If anyone does want to order it, I would kind of recommend voice message, but video could be good in person. Actually, it would work for anything, because it is quite deep. We are kind of going into a bit of shadow work here with narcissism. So like any kind of format that you think, we could have a chat kind of thing as well. So let me know if you think that might help. Right, I better go on. Can I get into the 10 minutes mark? Mwah. Love yous all loads. And if you're dealing with a narcissist right now, my condolences. You'll be alright.